In this video I've headed to the beach at Nairn just outside Inverness on the Moray coast. I'm staying over tonight in Inverness, so I thought I would make the most of it by coming down to the beach in the hope that we might get a dramatic sunset. It's not looking likely at the moment, but you never know. It's still about 20 minutes, half an hour to go until sunset, so I'm just looking around for possible compositions. Plan B, should I need it, is to make some long exposure images of the crashing waves, assuming I can find some interesting foreground subjects. And by interesting I mean either some unusual feature such as brightly coloured rocks or an interesting pattern in the sand or something like that. Or alternatively I find something that draws the eye into the frame, like a fence or a wall, that sort of thing. Right, I'm slightly concerned that this might actually just be a sewage pipe or something like that, but it's the only thing that I've found so far that breaks up the coastline in any way. I'm just not entirely sure there's a shot there. I might move on, try a bit further up the beach. Tell you what, we do have some pretty impressive waves coming in. What you guys can get is there's an absolutely amazing smell of burning peat in the air, which is really just adding to the whole relaxed vibe. Incredible. So basically all I'm doing is I've thrown the variable neutral density filter on, and I'm trying to take some kind of abstract, very long exposure, about 25-second exposure shots of the waves crashing. And my hope is that the mountains in the background will obviously remain still, and we'll get this kind of dreamy blur effect in the waves as they crash. And I'm hoping that if we get a little bit of colour around about sunset, then that'll just add to the effect. Yeah, basically what I'm doing is I've adjusted the circular polarizer to try and saturate the colours and kill down a few of the reflections, and then I've adjusted the variable ND filter up to its maximum, which I think is 7, and I'm really just shooting off frame after frame in the hope that I catch something, to be honest. We don't have an awful lot, by the way, of foreground interest, although there is what looks like the remains of an old wall there going out, so I might go along there and see if we can make something with that. But in terms of sunset, it's not particularly impressive, although we are getting these lovely muted oranges and blues, which might come to something soon. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. I don't think I'll get any award winners, but it's such a great, relaxing way to spend an hour down at the beach. Okay, I've come along to the remains of this, feet wet. Yeah, I've come along to the remains of this, whatever it was, wall, and I'm using that as the foreground interest, and we're basically just grabbing shots of the waves breaking against them. I'm still using the variable ND filter, and that's allowing me to get a 20-second exposure, and then I'm taking the ND filter down and taking some faster exposures as well, so that I've got some detail in the water which I can then blend in later on, hopefully. But yeah, this is lovely, and these waves are getting bigger and bigger. Try and include these foreground seaweed and a little bit of the black isle on the other side there. But to be honest, it's a bit hit and miss. You don't know when the next wave's going to come rushing away up just like that one. So it's a wee bit of a hit and miss exercise, I'm afraid. Right, here's another example. What I've done is I've got a little bit closer, because I noticed these little puddles, and there's another one there on the top of that wall. So I'm going to try and use them as even more foreground interest. And again, same idea though, just basically shooting off frame after frame, long exposures, try to drag out the water, but those details in the wall are going to provide the foreground interest. I think we're round about sunset now, so I don't think we're going to get anything more dramatic in terms of colour in the sky, but I don't think that matters, to be brutally honest. It's looking lovely as it is. So that's it for this video. Can I call it a video if only at 1 or 2 shots? Because I don't think I got an awful lot of photographs there, but it was a great way to spend half an hour or so. I'm going to head back to the car now and get back to my hotel in Inverness. So get an early night and do it all again tomorrow. Right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a little thumbs up and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, bye.